Hello, welcome back student. Today we are going to see the next topic in AngularJS. Okay, in the previous lecture we saw the JS module, JS controller in external file, how to store the controller in the another file, and you need to link in the HTML. AngularJS scope, and we saw the ng model directive, and we saw the two-way binding and CSS classes. So these are the things we have done in the previous class, and as I told you, definitely 2 to 3 marks will come from this, 2 to 5 marks at least minimum, so focus on it. Okay, and today's lecture and today's topic is AngularJS data binding and templates, and we will see the two-way binding. In the last class also we saw, definitely one question will come about the two-way binding. The next is how to create a new directive using the templates. Okay, and we will see some of the AngularJS services, and we will see the what is input validation. So when we finish this, our unit 4 last topics, this is a last class, last lecture. Okay, from the next class we are going to start the unit 5. So here AngularJS data binding we are going to see, and we will see the practical also. Okay, so here is AngularJS data binding and templates. So what is data binding in AngularJS? Is a synchronization between the model and view. Data model AngularJS application usually have a data model. The data model is a collection of data available for the application. Data available for the application. Okay, fine. So this is a code. What is this code here? Where application app AngularJS.model my app, already we have done this, and with the scope we are getting the data from the controller, and with the help of a scope we are getting the data from the controller. Okay, we have discussed about the controller and scope in the previous lecture. So here the simple code, when we write this code in the script tag, okay, sorry, script tag, and here you need to close the scripting tag, sorry, script. Okay, and this thing you need to write in the body tag, then it will be apply and we will get the result. In the previous video, in the previous lecture, we saw about these things. Okay, now HTML view, the HTML container where the where the AngularJS application is displayed is called the view. Okay, what is a view? HTML container where the AngularJS application is displayed is called view. The view has access to model, and there are several ways of displaying data in view. Okay, there are several ways are there to displaying the data, and you can use the ng bind directive, which will bind the inner HTML of element to a specified model property. Like here ng bind directive we are writing like first name. Okay, and example, whatever the first name is there here, whatever you are going to write, that will display here. Okay, like this. Here we are using the scope. In place of scope you can use the expression also. You can use the expression or ngbind. These two ways you can get the data. Whenever you are using ngbind, just ngbind and take the name, whatever the first name is written in the text box, that will display here. Okay, fine. The ng model directive, use the ng model directive to bind data from the model to view on HTML control, input, select, text area, text box. Okay, whatever the things are there, we will get the data from our so get the data from the model. Okay, fine. The ng model directive provide a two-way binding between the model and view. As we have discussed in the previous lecture, two-way binding is very important, because whatever you are going to write in the text box, okay, text box, whatever you are going to write here, that will display the view, and whatever in the view, that we can store here. Whatever the data, example I am giving here, the data is Pathan Ahmed, so that will display in this text box. After deleting that, if you write something other name Khan, so that also will display. So because of that, this is a two-way. With the help of text box or select, text area, input, whatever the things are there, with the help of that we will get the view, and whatever you want to view you can give in the code itself. So the data binding in AngularJS is the synchronization between the model and view. When data in the model changes, the view reflects the change, and when data in the view change, the model is updated as well. This happens immediately and automatically when make sure the model and the view are updated at the time. So whenever you are writing here, at the same time only it is reflecting here, okay, automatically. We no need to do anything. Just when you are writing here something, that will display here. Okay, so this is a two-way two-way binding. So with the help of text box we are binding the data and viewing the data, and whatever you want to view, with the help of text box model, from the model we are getting the data and displaying, from the view we are sending to model and we are displaying. So the example is for first name example. Okay, so this example I will do one thing. I will select this, Control C, okay, Control C, then I will go to here, and first I will save the file. What the file I am saving? I am saving the file bind HTML, bind HTML, save. Here, if you want to get the data in HTML, first you need to save the file, then click exclamation mark, okay, then you can see the abbreviation. Can you see here this? So just you need to type exclamation mark and press the tab button from the keyboard. All data automatically you will get here. Okay, now then whatever the data I copied from here, where from here, okay, that I need to save in the body tag, Control V. Whatever the data I copied from there, I paste it here, okay, and now save the file, and I have not given here the script, okay. Here whatever the tag do you want, just you need to select and press the tab, automatically it will take the open and close tag. So I will go here. This is a script. What is my source? src is equals to AngularJS. Save the file and go to where did you save the file. If you don't know where it is, so click here, click on the bind, right click and reveal in the file explorer. So it will display here. Where is B? Here. The bind is here. When I am opening, see, already it is displaying. So this is one, whatever the data is there we are getting. So you can change from here now. Whatever I am writing here, or at the same time I am displaying also. Okay. So like this, it is called a two-way binding. Okay, what is this? Two-way binding. So whatever the h1 is there, that is displaying in the h1 tag, with the help of ng model we are getting the data. So in the last class also we have done that. So just showing you to the two-way binding. Because of the immediate synchronization of model and view, the controller can be completely separated from the view and simply concentrate on that model data. Thanks to data binding in AngularJS, the view will reflect any change made in the controller. So as I shown you, just whatever you are doing, anything, in the same parallelly it is getting the data. Okay, with the help of expression. Okay, that also we will get, like when you click, like example here Khan is there. When I am clicking on this Khan, automatically the name will change from one to another. Okay, from ABC to XYZ. That also you can do. So this file, whatever I am showing you, this file is available on my blog. You can go to my blog and take this and practice, then it will be helpful for you for understanding the concept. Okay, I will show you again this concept also. I will go here. Okay, file, new, first save the file and change, and what is that? HTML. From here save, and here write the exclamation mark, click the tab button, you will get the data. From in body just paste the data, whatever you copied from here. Okay, and save the data, and here you need to write script. Okay, you need to write the script, and here src is equals to, you need to write AngularJS.min.js. Okay, Angular.min.js. Sorry, Angular.min.js. So when you do this, go back, go to the file, change, click on change. When ABC is there, when I am clicking, it is XYZ. Okay, refresh, ABC is there. When I am clicking, it's changing the name. So with the help of this, we can do many operations. Okay, whatever the name is here, ABC, in place of this, if you want to change, you can write whatever you want to change here. Okay, so this is a simple way. When you click on the button like ng click directive, change name function is calling. How the change function is calling? When the change function is calling, it's coming here change name function, and whatever the name is there, it is displaying. Okay, fine. So Angular directives are many are there. okay, ng app, ng directive, ng init, ng model, ng bind, ng click. Okay, there are so many are there. So one question definitely will come here, come in exam. Okay, okay, so here data binding, ng app init Pathan Ahmed. Okay, name is ng bind first name, wrote whatever the name is here, that will display here. Okay, so here ng app directive also tell AngularJS that the div element is the owner of the AngularJS application, this div div. Okay, data binding, the first name expression, this is expression, as I told you, with the help of expression or ng bind we will get the data. Okay, so here expression in the example above is the AngularJS data binding expression. Data binding in AngularJS, binding AngularJS expression with AngularJS data or data. First name is bound with ng model first name. In the next example, two text fields are bound together with two ng model directive. Like here only one is there, so in the next we can bind two two ng model directive. So here see the example, ng app, ng init and price. Quantity, two things are there, quantity is there, another one is cost. Quantity type is equals to number, any kind of number you will add, and ng model is quantity. Input type is number, ng model is price. So the same thing we have done in the previous lecture. In place of this, by default we need to give the numbers, but here you can give any number. Okay, just copy, file, new, and save. Here is multi model HTML, save, and here write the exclamation, click the tab button and save here, ng app div, and here write the script src angular.min.js, close. Okay, save the file, go back here and take multi-model here, module, whatever the number you are going to write here. Okay, any number, automatically it will perform the operation here. Total in dollar, 11 tens are 110, multiply 10 100. Okay, so in the previous examples we cannot change dynamically the values, we need to go to the code and we need to change the values, but here with the help of this we can get the data. With the help of data binding we will change the data in display, in view also. Okay, repeating element, the ng repeat directive, repeat an HTML element. So here repeat is also one of the important, I will show you. So here Mohiuddin, Sadat, Salman, looping with ng repeat. So here repeat is nothing but, here we are writing in the L1 li. Li means how many names are here, 1 2 3, that will be displayed in list format. Okay, here only one is there, only name. So you can do multiple things like name and country. That is another example. Here name is Sadat, country is Norway. So when you give the names like this, so you will display the data name as well as country in the form of list. Let's see here, Control C, file, new, save the file, list HTML, save, and type the exclamation mark and click the tab and paste this, save the file, and here write the script. What is the script? SC script, and type src angular.min.js, close it, save the file, and go back to here, list. Where is the list? List is here, click on it. See, Sadat, Norway, Muhyiddin, Salman, comma, Denmark, Sudan, whatever the things are there. Okay, whatever you want to change here, that you can change. And how we are calling that? With the help of expression, x dot name, whatever the x is their name. In the previous example, just we have taken x, as I shown you here. Here just we are taking x because here nothing is there, but here two are there. With the help of array object, we need to get x dot whatever do you want, name or country, you need to take, and you will get the data. Okay, fine. The next is AngularJS ng app directive. The ng app directive defines the root element of an AngularJS application. The ng app directive will auto bootstrap, automatically initialize the application when a web page is loaded. When the web page is loaded, ng app directive will start working. ng init directive define initial value for a AngularJS application. Whatever the initial value, with the help of ng init, we will give the initial value for a AngularJS application. ng model directive bind the value of HTML controls, input, select, text area to application data. The ng model directive can also provide type validation for application data, provide status for application data, provide CSS classes for HTML element, bind HTML element to HTML form. So these are the things are there what you can get in ng model directive. Name, email required, invalid, dirty, touch, error. Okay, so these are the ng model directives are there. Okay, the next topic is create new directive using template. Create using ng. So what we have done till now, this is we finished, now we are in creating new directive using template. Okay, so here, in addition to all the built-in AngularJS directive, you can create your own directive. This is also a you can create your own directive. So new directive are created by using the .directive function. To invoke the new directive, make an HTML element with the same tag name as the new directive. When naming a directive, you must use a camel case name ISL test directive, but when invoking it, you must use separate name ISL test directive. So this is a condition we need to apply in our example, and we need to create our own directory. So here body ng app my app, and what it is, this is a separate name ISL test directive. Okay, and what is a script? Script is variable app application or app is equals to angular.model my application square bracket, and here app directive is ISL test directive, and it is calling the function return template and whatever the element, this is our element. Okay, element made by a directive, so we will get the display made by a directive. Okay, so you can invoke a directive by using element name. Okay, or you can get the attribute, you will get the help of class or comment. So you will get the directive with the help of element, attribute, class and comment. Okay, so I will show you, like here in the above, what is this? This is element name, this is element name, div ISL test, this is called attribute, class is div class ISL test dot directive, comment is directive ISL test. So what we are taking ISL test, in the 4 way we can define and we can get the data. So I will show you here restriction. You can restrict your directive to only by invoke some of the methods. Okay, adding the property like restrict, the above example and this example is same, just it is added restricted. So I will show you this. Okay, I will show you file, new, save the file. Save the file is what we are doing now. We are doing a directive, new HTML, save, type the exclamation mark, we will get the data, and here write script, okay, and inside the script write the where app is equals to this whatever app directive, and write here e. So as here it is telling with the help of e a c m, so I am getting this data with the help of e, okay, and here we need to write the scripting, script src angular.min.js, close, save the file, go here and find the new is here, nothing is displaying, can you see, nothing is displaying. So what we need to do here, what mistake we are doing, so here we are not adding the ng app, so ng app we need to add in the body. Okay, ng app we need to add in the body. Let's go and check it. Still we did not get, okay, no issues. And the here directive, save the file and go back and do refresh. See, because we have not written these two things, because this is also very important. ISL test directive, you can write your own directive, no issues. Whatever the name do you want to write here, you can write. Why I am taking this? Because I am using here ISL test directive. I did not taken this, because of that it was not getting properly. Okay, so here in the body we need to write the ng app. ng app is helping to the AngularJS to link between these two. Okay, and script, with the help of this we will get the data and we will say made by the directive. Okay, so this is about how to create the new directive using the templates. Okay, now the next one is AngularJS services. There are so many services are there in AngularJS. Is a service is a function or an object that is available for a limited to your AngularJS application. AngularJS has about 30 built-in services. One of them is a location service. Okay, time will be there. So location service, when we copy and paste this all, note that the $location service is passed into the controller as an Angular. In order to use the service in the controller, to must be defined as a dependency. So here the location is nothing but it is not show you your home. Location is nothing but means wherever the URL is there, URL location we will get with the help of this location services. Let's see, file new, file save, location, HTML, save, paste. Here go back and see the location, list location. It will show you like where is the file, where is my file is there, where is C:user honest download folder, in project folder, again it is project folder. In the project folder we will have a location.html. so it will show you the location, where is the file, this file. Okay, URL. Okay, location, that is nothing but it is not show your exact location. So for what is this? We are getting the data with the help of expression, and here we are returning the scripting language. Okay, controller function $scope comma $location. Scope my URL is equals to $location.abs URL. With the help of this function we will get the exact location, where is our file. Okay, and $HTTP service is also there. Hypertext transfer protocol service is one of the most commonly used service in AngularJS application. The service make a request to the server and lets your application handle the response. And timeout is there, $timeout service. You go to my blog and download this file and do practice in your home, then you will get an idea and you can change accordingly your service according to your requirement. You can change and you can practice. In the exam, if we get any kind of services like this, so you need to write the code then you will get definitely full marks. Dollar interval service, dollar internal service is also there. Okay, display the count every second, how much interval between two things count. Okay, create your own service. You can create your own service. To create your own service, connect your service to the model, create a service name hexafy app.service hexafy function. This my function is function x, return x to string. So in simple word, we can create our own directive, we can create our own services. So this is very user friendly and very advanced in web technology, that is AngularJS. Okay, custom made service, and it is dependency when define the controller hexa 0 to 255. Okay, so this is the thing about the services. There are more than inbuilt, more than 30 services are there, and you can create your own services also. Okay, and the last one is input validation. Whatever the validation like in the form you can give, like I will copy this and I will explain you. So here what it is doing, trying write to input field. My form, I am giving the validation. Input name is my input, model my input is required. This is required. Whenever you will write required in the HTML, that means in the form you need to fill that 100%. My form dot my input is valid. So for checking the valid, and here the next one is validating the email address. Okay, so let's take it, file, new, save the file in HTML is valid HTML, save, exclamation mark, and sorry, save the data. Fine, saving the file, going back here, valid v. When I open input field, when you write something in the input field, then it will display the valid true. Like I am writing ISL. When nothing is written, then it is showing false. You must write something. Okay, in the same way email ID is also there. For email ID, the same thing, with the help of expression we are validating my form dot input dot dollar valid. Okay, with the help of dollar valid we are getting the data. Note that the state of input field is true before you start writing in it, even if it is does not contain an email address. Okay, so just you try untouched, touched. What is this means? Untouched means the field has not been touched yet. Dollar touch, the field has been touched, means like when I am clicking here, clicking here, that means I am touching. Okay, pristine, the field has not been modified. It has not been modified. What is dirty? The field has been modified. Invalid, the field contain is not valid. Valid is the field contain is valid. Form has a following state. They are all properties of forms and are either true or false. So whatever we are seeing here, touch, untouched, dirty, invalid, valid, submit, this all are form properties. Okay, so we completed the AngularJS unit 4. Okay, show an example in the field touch and is empty. So what we need to do, just you need to write the touched, okay, and my form is valid. So here what we are doing only one. So here you need to do ampersand and both should be satisfy. And what does this mean? This expression and this expression should be valid, then only it will perform the operation. Okay, so in today's lecture we have finished AngularJS services, input, create a new directive, and we created the services also, create new service or your own service. Okay, and today we completed the unit 4 and we will going to start unit 5 from the next class. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class.